What's up, everybody? Welcome to Collecting News. As always, I'm George, and this is the segment where I talk about statues and collectibles that I found throughout the week and put it all in a fun and condensed format for you guys. So I hope everybody's having a great week. This week started out with a bang. We got to see the second trailer now for Star Wars The Last Jedi. I am crazy pumped to see this movie. I've seen that trailer like 10 times now. If you happen to be one of the only people that hasn't seen the trailer, come on over to our channel. We have it there for you guys to watch it. I try to go and post as many of the new trailers as I like on there for you guys to take a look at. I already have my tickets for the movie. My brother and I are going to go check it out December 14th or 14th. Yes, December 14th is when it comes out, so we're definitely going to go check that out. Let me know in the comments if you guys already got your tickets, who else is going, what your guys' thoughts are of the trailer, what do you think is going to happen. I'm interested to hear what you guys think, so let me know in the comments. We also did and released the review for the Iron Man from Avengers Assemble. This was done by Sideshow. Very nice piece. It was a really cool looking statue for me to review. Thanks to my friend Josh for hooking me up with that. So, you know, if you guys haven't checked that one out already, that's also posted on the channel. Just look for the Marvelous Statues logo. That's where it's at. We also have our next statue that we unboxed this past week. I'm going to be posting that video this coming week. That is the XM Studios Mysterio statue that you see behind me right now. Also a pretty cool looking piece. I'm going to give you an in-depth look on how to put this thing together because it's a little bit tricky with that smoke. So if you're interested in getting this piece or you already have it, you know, check it out. It's going to be a pretty interesting video. So without further ado, let's get into the show. All right, so pre-orders. There wasn't a whole lot of pre-orders that came out at the beginning of this week, and it's mostly, I think, because we're just coming off of New York Comic-Con, so there's a little bit of a lull that usually happens right after a convention. But one of the coolest things to come up for pre-order was the 1/3 scale Sagat. This is the Evolution set done by Pulp Culture Shock. Now, this is not the single 1/3 scale pieces. Those will actually be up for pre-order next week. This is the collector's set where you can get pretty much all of the items that come with all three of the statues, all three of their versions in one set. Very nice looking piece. I saw this one from the images of New York Comic-Con, and it looks amazing. Probably one of my more favorite pieces from the show. Love what they did with the anatomy. He's freaking huge, standing at 36.5 inches tall.
That's a huge bitch!
Now this set had a crazy low edition size of only 75 and ran $2,099. Now if you notice, I'm saying that in past tense because it's now sold out. But don't worry, if you're still interested in getting each one of these pieces singled out, it's going to be available for pre-order this coming week, October 16th. So make sure you're there to get this one. It's definitely a keeper. All right, and the second one that came out this past week was the Thranduil on his elk statue. This is done by Weta Collectibles. It's part of their Hobbit series that they have going on. Another fantastic looking piece. I saw this one at San Diego Comic-Con back in July. Very cool. It's huge for a 1/6 scale statue. This one stands about 22 inches tall. The elk looks majestic. Really love the detail that they put into that. I like that they went with a more simple base so it doesn't take away from the statue itself. And they did an excellent job on the portrait. It looks just like the character from the movie. Love all the little details that they put into it. This one runs $999 and has a small edition size of $750. It's still available for pre-order now if you're looking to pick this one up. All right, so that's it for the pre-orders that I found cool at the beginning of this week. Like I said, there really wasn't that much, but there's definitely going to be more coming out here towards the end of the week. And if you're interested in any of the pre-orders that I spoke about in this video or any of the others, you can always find them on our Facebook page. We have a shop there that you can go to, and it'll get you to all of the more recent pre-orders that are coming out. If you're interested in any of the ones that I spoke about in this video, I'm going to leave a link for you in the description below for you guys to get to them. All right, so announcements. Pre-order Thursdays tomorrow, and Sideshow has some pretty awesome pieces coming out. The first is their premium format Batwoman statue. Now, I saw this one at San Diego Comic-Con, and she is beautiful. They did a fantastic job on her. The portrait looks very pretty, really digging that pose. She looks sexy and dangerous, and the base, it sets the scene, but it doesn't take away from the statue. You know, it's all about the piece. They did a great job with that. The exclusive comes with some switch-out pistols, which I think is really cool. And all of this goes for $500 for the exclusive. So I think that's a pretty fair price for this size of a statue. So if you're interested in getting this one, it comes out tomorrow. All right, and the second piece that they have coming out is the one that I'm most excited for, and this is the Iron Man Mark III maquette. And the reason why I really want to get this one is because, for starters, it represents when Marvel first hit it big in the movies. So, you know, this is their first real success in the theaters, which I really enjoyed. It's one of my favorite superhero movies. And the second reason is because, you know, this is the start of the Avengers movies. So I think it's a fantastic job what Sideshow did here. Has a lot of really awesome detail. Love the weathering in the armor. You know, it doesn't look like it's brand new. And I like that he's standing on top of the Ironmonger in the base, you know. So I think that's really awesome as well. Plus the light up features is just an added plus. The only thing that I'm not really digging is what comes with the exclusive. It's not really what comes with it. You know, you're getting an Ironmonger head, which I think is really cool. The problem I have with it is that it's on that proximity base, you know, so I really don't like that it's separated from the whole statue itself. So in my opinion, you can go either way with this one. You can get the regular one or you can get the exclusive. You know, I don't really think it's going to make that much of a determination. In my opinion, I wouldn't even display it with that exclusive piece. So I'm probably going to end up going for the regular version. But it's a really cool looking statue and I'm still definitely excited about it. The exclusive is going to run $700 and the regular version is going to be $685. And it also comes out tomorrow. All right, and then Prime One Studios announced that they're going to be at Indonesia Comic-Con. This is going to be at the end of the month between October 28th and the 29th. They usually put on a really good display, so for all of you guys lucky enough to go, have a good time. All right, and then Hot Toys gave us a look at their Batman on Batmobile Cosbaby. This is part of their Justice League series. This thing looks adorable. Really digging how Batman looks like a little kid driving one of those Power Wheels. Just looks fantastic. Definitely how I imagine myself as a kid. So looking forward to seeing when this one comes out. I may actually pick this one up. Imaginary Mart gives us a look at their Ultra Magnus statue, and this thing looks badass. Right after I saw this one, I had to turn on Transformers the movie and give that one a watch again. Definitely takes me back to my youth. Really digging the pose. Looks like he's right in the middle of action, and I love that pink color. You know, it's very vibrant. Really cool looking piece. Definitely something that anybody who collects the Transformers classic line would love to have in their collection. So really cool. All right, and then lastly, Figurama Collectors gave us another little tease of their Trigun statue that's going to be coming out. All we're getting to see right now is Vash's foot. It's painted now. Really digging how that base looks. Lots of nice textures. And the way that that boot is painted looks just like real leather. I think they're doing a great job. Can't wait to see this one when it comes out. All right, so cool customs. The first on my list is this very badass looking cable statue. Now this one is a 1/6 scale piece for all you guys who are into the more smaller scale stuff. But very fantastic look that they did here. Really digging that they went with the more classic look, the more comic version of this character. I like his pose. You know, he's standing on top of the Sentinel, already defeated. Really digging how the Sentinel has a light up feature. And I'm loving the colors that they went with this. It's very vibrant and fun. So awesome work. Thanks for sharing. All right, and next we have this sculpt of the Crow by Statics, and it's still a work in progress, but this thing's coming out very cool. Love that they went with a more stylized version of Brandon Lee's face from the movie. Like the pose, how he's perched there, getting ready to attack, and I'm digging how they have the crow on his shoulder. I think that was a really nice touch. Love all the details that they have going on right now in the suit. So definitely can't wait to see more on this one. Thanks for sharing. All right, and lastly, we have this awesome sculpt done by the very talented Franco Carcimo. This is Angel of the X-Men. So first up, I'm digging that base. I love that they have him perched there on the very top of a building, you know, with his hair blowing in the wind. You can tell that he's very high up. I'm really liking that pose, like he's letting the wind fill his wings. He's about ready to take flight. I like that you have the options to have him posed in the more civilian outfit where he has just jeans and boots, or his lower half of the suit that he wore in the Avengers versus the X-Men series. So I think that's pretty cool as well. The anatomy is done perfectly. You can see all of the muscles. Love that portrait. And I'm digging that you have the options to have him posed with either the angel-like wings with all that fine detail, or you can have him with the more archangel metallic wings, which I think is very cool. So awesome work. Can't wait to see when this one comes out. All right, guys, so that's our show. I hope you had a good time. If you did, give us a thumbs up. If you're new here, please hit subscribe. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and the Collectorverse. If you ever feel like chatting, and the Marvelous Statues group is always looking for new members. I left links in the description below for you guys to get to all of that. We're going to be coming back at you with more new segments like these. They run twice a week, and on the weekends, we have our live show. So if you're into a more live segment, make sure you check us out on Saturdays. It's always at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. So stay tuned for that. And until then, see you next time.